All right, I just transitioned from Highway 3 to Highway 16, and I'm heading south, and I'm going to go to McCormick. So I'm actually going to get off the highway right here onto Anderson Hill Road. You know, several things I like about being up here on the ridge is that we have Highway 16. We can exit at Tremont, Old Clifton. Then we have this exit that I just took on Anderson Hill. But also, if the traffic gets a little crazy, we can go the back way, Highway 3, and take Victory Sunny Slope. So anyways, Anderson Hill, actually a hill. We're going straight up. We're going to T-bone at Old Clifton, and then we'll be about a half a mile to the entrance of McCormick Woods. All right, I'm at Anderson Hill. The T up here is Old Clifton. Basically, to the right will be Old Clifton. If we go down the hill to the left, we're going to Tremont, and not even a mile down the hill is the on-ramp for Highway 16, which if you're driving to the airport, that would be the direction that you're going to go. And so we're just a half mile to the entry point for the McCormick Woods neighborhood. Okay, so we're going to turn in here to McCormick Woods, and you already know it's a golf course community. So there's what I consider kind of old McCormick Woods, and then there's some brand new neighborhoods. There's stuff still being built here, and within the bigger neighborhood of McCormick, there's what I call pocket neighborhoods. So Strathmore being one of those pocket neighborhoods. So we're going to turn left right here on St. Andrews. Just up ahead on the right hand side is the driving range. HOA dues do not cover the golf course, but of course this whole neighborhood has, you know, amazing walking and paths and pocket parks and things like that. The Clubhouse is right here, which I think it's always nice to grab a bite to eat or a beverage. You can see the signs all along the way for a couple of brand new neighborhoods that are coming in. So this is Amherst. I can't remember what the one up on the right will be. And then the neighborhood where the house on Strathmore is called Strathmore. So it's a pocket neighborhood within the bigger neighborhood of McCormick. Okay, we're getting ready to do our left-hand turn into Strathmore. I'm sure you can see the little street neighborhood name right there, the marquee. And I did mention that the dues are $140 here. Strathmore, you can see, is a big loop. And I'm actually going to go to the right, even though it looks like the house is closest to the left. But I'd like you to see kind of the entire loop. So we have these single family homes here that look to me kind of like a townhome style, but they're not connected. They're not attached. Then we have these single family homes here that are connected. So you can see a garage on one side and a garage on the other. So these are more like a duplex setting. They're single stories, whereas these guys in the middle are 2 stories. And then you have little backloaded driveways for some of these. Again, duplexes on one side, and then these single story houses in the middle. Mailboxes are in clusters throughout the neighborhood. And I would say of all the HOAs in Kitsap, probably McCormick is going to have the most, probably the strictest guidelines for upkeep. And I don't know, I like it. I'm all for it. It just looks amazing to me. So we have the backloaded driveways here. And then this is the unit that we're going to take a look at. Really cute. The paint is definitely a very dark, kind of a Dijon mustard and burgundy. . It is a freestanding unit, meaning it's not attached on either side. Really pretty curb appeal. All right, probably noticed that the paint is getting a little long in the tooth, so I think the dark colors always show the age. It's possible that we could get away with a little bit of touch up, and then in particular the trim. So I'm just noticing a little failing paint on the shutters. The rest of the trim doesn't look terrible. I would say the end of the barge boards probably need a little cleaning of the gutters. The sidewalk going up is an aggregate concrete. It is a mix of snow and hail right now, which is driving me crazy. Like, come on now. So probably just some basic caulking and again, some touch-up paint. Come onto a covered front porch, and it's really along here where you can notice the fading paint. And what's interesting is they have sunscreens up, which tells me that this probably gets a lot of sun. And it's really funny where it's likely shaded. This paint looks in great shape. So to me, I'd probably have somebody come through and retouch the trim, and then maybe only paint the siding that is really faded. And the dark paint always fades pretty quickly. Again, there's sunshades here, which probably need it. All right, looks like we have a sprinkler system, outdoor electrical. It generally looks great. So we're gonna enter onto a laminate flooring. A nice open concept plan, but it has a little bit of delineation between the spaces. So clearly this is like a living space, that's like a dining space, and then this circle around to the kitchen. The carpet is pretty worn. I personally would want to, put in new carpet maybe before I even moved in. And on the stairs, I don't have any strong odors. I don't smell pets or smoking or even any cooking odors. I would just say it was probably builder grade carpet that's never been replaced. Certainly looks clean. We have a drop zone here, so kind of a nice spot for an entry table. There's power if we want a lamp, a little piece of artwork there. Great spot to drop keys and phones and all that good stuff. We have our big understair storage closet. So this is going to wrap all the way around underneath the stairs, and it also function as a coat closet. And the scuttle access to get to the crawl space underneath the house. Nice horseshoe shaped kitchen. Countertops are tile. Generally looks in pretty good shape. May need a little touch up of the grout work. Nothing earth shattering. The range is definitely been well used. So it looks, fine, but I'd be tempted to put that in. This is black. You've got a stainless microwave. This definitely looks very new. Dishwasher also looks newer. And then a newer refrigerator. The cabinets are very likely original. I would say you want to put a little stain on them. They have those pens that you can use to touch up the cabinets. You can see along here a little wear. It just needs some touch up. Don't see anything unusual. Again, no unusual smells. Got a little wonky door here. They are not soft close. That could be changed. A little bit of wear here. Nothing that I wouldn't anticipate for a home this age. I would say generally in really good shape. Nothing falling apart, just needs a little love. A small pantry, but nice sized pantry nonetheless. Very nice sized dining space. Plenty of room for bar stools. We've got this cantilevered, so you could put 3 or 4 bar stools there. Not a lot of wall space. So if you have a hutch or a buffet, you could certainly do something narrow in the corners. Maybe something narrow here, but not a lot of wall space for a hutch of any sort or a buffet. Very cute yard. So if you have a small pet, you like to do a little gardening, there's definitely space for that. And then of course a really nice sized patio. And then the walkway goes to a gate, and of course your driveway is there because the garage, as I mentioned earlier, backloads. There's like a little, driveway alley type space behind the house. Okay. Garage. Nice size garage, really nice size. So it is a single door, 2-car garage. We've got good tall ceiling height in here. Looks like one time they sprayed the epoxy. It probably just needs a little pressure washing. Got overhead bins there, which I suspect they'll probably intend to leave behind. Very large water heater. Let's see if we have an age. So I would say this is original. Of course, natural gas, there's no way to really tell if it's functioning properly, but I can certainly check the water pressure and the water temperature. I would say the interior is probably ready for paint also. It's not in terrible shape, but you can see they had something, maybe a bigger TV mounted above, and they touched up paint, and they didn't do a perfect job doing it. It's not in bad shape, but there's just a little shadowing, and just depends on where you're at, where you're at in the room. So this will be a natural gas fireplace, and that just turns on with the switch, and then there's an override for the gas line. Certainly a lot of nice space in the living area. And we go up 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. We have a powder room, a basic pedestal sink, powder room, basic lighting. Everything's very clean, very, very clean. Again, you can see the traffic pattern is really worn. Okay, top of the stairs. I think we'll go to the left first. So giant room here is likely the master. Again, yeah, it needs carpet. The ensuite has a big walk-in shower, double vanity, a little pony wall to hide the commode, nice size walk-in closet, and then a linen closet. Lots of storage. The lighting is okay. Nothing to write home about. It's very plain. Doesn't look like anybody ever really, put any designer or custom touches in. Roof looks in good shape. Got blinds on the master. We have scuttle access here. Get into the attic space. Okay, laundry upstairs, pretty convenient. Good space. These are really large, and there's room above if you want to put more shelving or maybe some cupboards. And we have the hallway bath. So for guests, like overnight guests, this is a tub shower combo. This is a fiberglass insert. Again, everything is super clean. Also noticing the grout caulk lines and such might need a little touch up. And they didn't blend in the paint very well. They either used the wrong sheen or they just didn't blend it in well. Okay. Maybe in the garage there's the door to this room, but it's missing the door. A small guest bedroom. So I would say 11 by 11 maybe. Yeah, 11 by 11 with a wardrobe closet. And then the end of the hallway, linen closet. And then this room just looks like a mirror image of the last room. So nice size guest rooms. They're not giant, but you can kind of get an idea of these backloaded garages. This is a walk-in closet, but really tiny. So very nice. I would say this will probably get a lot of interest just because it's in good shape. It's in a very popular neighborhood. Lots of natural light. I don't see any major repairs. I'd be tempted to paint because, again, I think whoever painted didn't know how. They were touching things up. They may have used the wrong sheen. You can really see it here. And then carpet. And that's all I would do. Do either have to be done? No, you probably want to do them. And in both cases, I would have it done before I moved in. I have amazing painter and I have great contacts for flooring.